porque yo tengo que buscar. Porque
el trabajador gana 10 en todo el día.
pero yo tengo que darle a la policía nada. Entonces, si tú vas solo, sí tienes que pagar.
Si
más.
das a la policía, eso sí es ilegal, pues.
Para que no revisen, no
Yo no tengo
inspeccionen.
nada escondido.
No, bueno, pero ellos siempre dicen, falta algo.
Chequear todo. Bajar todo.
Y vas a pagar lo normal. Yo no te voy a decir, vas a pagar más aquí, nada. Mi trabajo, $10 nada más.
So?
Hey, as you're leaving El Salvador, there's a little police stop. You gotta stop there and they keep a copy of your vehicle permit and they stamp you out. And then you have to get copies of that supposedly. When you get up here, they see that you've been stamped out and you canceled it. No cost. So far, you just cancel your vehicle permit and now we're heading to the border. Yes, I'm going Viviana, man, because shade. Viviana?
I always get it first.
Okay, so what was the scoop?
When you get to the border, there's a fork. And the right, I think, is for semis. You just take a left. We just came over here because we'd already done the car stamp out. It was quick. Just came to the window. He checked us out. They don't do stamps in El Salvador. They don't stamp us in. They don't stamp us out. Just in the computer. So he scanned us out, and we're heading to Honduras.
What?
One of the things I like about El Salvador, these guys are legit, man. There's no corruption. You don't pay for anything. They take it serious. There's no messing around. I mean, they do their job and they do it well, and off you go. It was nice.
So they just stopped us right before the bridge here.
Yeah, right at the bridge. They just make sure you checked out and you stamped out, and you're here we go, Honduras, yeah, baby.
Wait, we don't have to do anything else?
Yeah, it's gonna take some doing here in Honduras.
Across the road.
So that's where we came for the vehicle permit. Then we went across the street.
Why are you just talking to Kimball?
I don't know. Kimball, why didn't you say it? Then we went across the street and they stamped all our passports, right? And how much did it cost?
$21.
$3 per passport, so $21 for 7 of us. Then we came back over here. Now we're waiting for what?
For a guy.
We're waiting for a guy to come look at the truck. And it's hot. We can't find any ice cream. That's
Super. I want to go. Mom.
super hot.
Mom,
Oh, good.
look.
He's looking at the truck. Hurry.
Mom, can I go? Not.
Well, we're still waiting. The guy looked at the truck, and then they were filling out paperwork forever. And then Daddy went across the street there to get copies or something, and then we're still here waiting, but at least we found ice cream, right?
Yep. It used to be blazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy mackerel. What was that about?
Turn that camera around and get a picture of all the kids eating ice cream.
I
Man.
did
It's
get
so
some
hot
ice
here,
cream.
You gotta do ice cream.
Okay, so?
Actually, it's pretty smooth. So you come up to this building here. This is where you do your car stuff. But you just run over to the yellow building on the right. You just stamp out real quick. You have to fill out a little quick form, even quicker than the Mexican forms.
Well, quick if you don't have 7 people.
Yeah, you fill out a form for each passport. Then you get copies. You gotta have 2 copies of everything: title, driver's license, passport, all of it. Registration, 2 copies of everything. So you turn all it in there, and then he's got to go through and put it all in the system, like, you know, chicken scratch, punching, searching, and then he's got to write it all out by hand. So, simple. It was easy. You didn't need a guy. You don't need help. It was really easy. It was $35 for all the vehicle stuff, and then it was $3 per passport. But that's the cost to get into Honduras.
Okay, cool.
It's hit the road, Jack.
You guys look hot.
Don't worry, we are.
Hold on! truck.
Oh. So the roads have been awesome. Roads all the way through El Salvador were great. The roads all the way through Honduras were really good. There's some potholes you can dodge. The last like couple hundred meters, whoa, big ones. So we got to the yellow building, went in, it's all air conditioning all together. One side of the counter you do your passports, the other side you do your vehicle, done. No cost, easy cheesy.
To exit.
To exit, now we're going to Nicaragua. I don't know if we have to do it. I would imagine they make everybody.
So what was that about?
So we got fumigated while we were just sitting here with the windows down.
They sprayed us, I know.
So then it was $3.75 to get sprayed in the face with killer.
With poisonous gases is what it said. And then what? That's all they did? That was just fumigation?
That was just fumigation. Now we gotta go in and do all the other goods. But you come in, you hang a left into these buildings. And park. And there'll be a dude running alongside your truck, like this dude.
Right.
Alright, so here's the rest of the story. It was interesting. So you park in those buildings and you go over to the left and you stamp in your visas. Now we didn't know this and we weren't carrying very much cash, which was foolish. I just thought I'd get an ATM. It's $12 per passport. So with 7 of us, that was a big hit, and I'm like, all right, I'll just go to the ATM. Well, I go to the ATM, and it's only for Visa, and we have a MasterCard. So we're toast. I had a tiny bit of money, and we can't get in, and it's kind of out there. And I was like, where's the nearest?
And it's getting late.
And it's getting late. Yeah, it's getting nighttime, and I'm like, well, what can we do? There's no hotel around there that I knew of, and no ATM. And where's another ATM? And it was all the way in Chinandega, which was, I think they said 100 and something kilometers away.
Back into Honduras?
No, into Nicaragua. And I was like, oh no, what are we gonna do? And I didn't know what to do. And it was pretty empty. I mean, there was hardly anybody there. And I saw this European couple sitting there talking. I thought, that's my one shot. And they were backpackers, so I thought, this is my one shot. So I go over there and I say, hey guys, ATM doesn't work because it's a Visa. Like, you guys are backpacking, you probably need a ride. How about you lend me the money to pay for my visas, and we'll give you a ride to the next ATM, the nearest town, and then I'll get the money out. And they're like, well, yeah, we'd like to go to Leon. And I'm like, great, we're going to Leon. Let's go together. And they're like, okay. And so they pulled out enough Cordobas to pay for it. So $12 per person. So then got that taken care of.
Did we have to pay for the vehicle?
And then you go down for the vehicle. There's no charge on the vehicle. And it was really simple. So I parked right in the corner. Over on the left, you did the visas. You walk back down, and it's just kind of a big open office. Just went in there. And the guy just asked for the information about my truck and just typed it in and then kicked out a little piece of paper. And that was it. No cost, nothing. I walked out. Well, the guy in the parking lot that was running alongside the truck, he's like, hey, buy insurance from me, buy insurance from me. And I was like, whatever. And I didn't have any money. Well, it's mandatory. You have to have Nicaraguan insurance. So we went like a few weeks without it. And the cop was like, you got to have it. So buy it. It's only $12 for the month. Okay.
We did get pulled over after we'd been there a couple weeks.
And he was like, where's your insurance? I was like,
and we're like, at home?
They don't have the paperwork.
And then we went and bought it the next day. So.
And you can buy it in other places. So now, they only give you 30 days. And they're serious about this. Then I went into Managua.
30-day vehicle permit.
Yeah, 30-day vehicle permit. That's it.
You get whatever you have on your CA4, right? So we had 60 days left.
So yeah, from when we entered Guatemala from Mexico, we had 60 days left. They only gave us 30 days, and then you go into Managua, and you renew it again. And there was a cost for that.
30-something, I think.
Yeah,
dollars.
It wasn't bad. And so I got another 3 days. That's it. There's no exceptions. I mean, from what I understand, you get 60 days total and done. I was like, hey, can I renew this? Nope. So done. We got 30 days. You came in, and that was the cost. Then we drove in through the rain and went in, got all the way to Leon, and
paid back
had a good time. Paid back our backpacker friends that now we're staying connecting with. But that was our experience. Pretty smooth border crossing if we'd had money or had a Visa card for that ATM.